The new book is called We Will Survive, and it's a collection of 40 stories from family members, friends, and fans around the world who have told me of how the song I Will Survive has encouraged, empowered, and inspired them to make it through the difficult and sometimes traumatic situations and circumstances in their lives.
I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. So now
Well, what inspired you to write it?
I'd been hearing these stories ever since I first recorded the song, and whenever I heard them, they would inspire me, they would encourage me, and I thought, what could be more encouraging and empowering than to read about someone who is going through something that you're going through, or something even worse than you're now going through, and having come out the other side victorious. So I thought it's time for me to share the empowerment and the inspiration that comes from these stories.
And this is coming from your own personal experience. What is your story?
What I wanted to let people know about was how the song had inspired me. Even before I recorded it, I had fallen on stage, ended up paralyzed from the waist down, didn't know what was going to happen with my career. And when I read the lyrics to the song, before I ever recorded it, I was inspired, and I was able to relate to it, what had happened to me, and believe that other people would do the same thing.
And what advice would you give people that are coming up in the music industry and look up to you and everything that you've accomplished?
Well, I believe that one should follow your passion. So if you're going to be in the entertainment business, you need to know for sure that it is your passion. You need to surround yourself with people that you can trust, people who knew you before you ever before you ever become famous or successful. And you need to make sure that you are making choices and not necessarily sacrifices, because sacrifices often bring on disappointment and regret.
Sacrifices like what?
Like, I'm going to perform even though I'm not able to have a family or spend time with my family. You need to know that this is a choice. This is something that you can live with and continue to be happy with, that you're not going to later on regret that and resent people who have you performing when you maybe would rather be at home with your family, like on Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving and things like that.
Okay, lastly, can you tell me where we can find your book?
Amazon.com. It's available on in bookstores around the country, and the CD is available on Amazon as well as other online resources, and it's available on my website. Both of the book and the CD are available on my website, both called We Will Survive.
And one more last thing, the second last thing. What have you got coming up after this?
What I've got coming up is a CD of inspirational songs, Christian songs, that some of them I've written, a couple of them are going to be covers, but all of them are going to be great.
Of course. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.